Hey guys, and welcome back to Franchise Nation. I'm your host, Moonlightswami. Disregard my talking head in this. I have muted myself for the first part of this video. For the second part, I will be going into using the live commentary. But I just wanted to show you guys the roster coming into the offseason. In this video, I'm going to show you guys who we signed and a little bit of why. And then I'm going to show you the entire first round. Not like completely entire, but all the stuff that's important. I show every selection in the first round through pick 38 because that's where our second round pick was, or 39. And then I show the rest of our selections. In a separate video, we're going to be going over each team's draft selections. So we'll go through all 32 teams, except for our own in that one, so 31 teams, to try to get that whole thing figured out. But taking a look at free agency, there was not a ton of good players in this free agency class. We didn't have a lot of money to spend anyway. There were some decent players, you know, Kenny Stills, Kamar Aiken, Marcus Wheaton, Martellus Bennett, Jelani Jenkins. But outside of that, it was a pretty thin class as a whole. So we had to go a little bit cheaper, and we went the direction of, we tried to go after Ronald Leary, but he actually turned us down, and we had to settle for Hugh Thornton. But some of the moves that we made, we signed Captain Munnerlyn as a nickelback. We signed Brian Hoyer as a safety valve quarterback. Duron Harmon as a coverage specialist. Dominique Easley as a run stopper on early downs. Hugh Thornton, like I said, at guard. Jerron Brown to replace Brandon Cooks, and at least in some terms. Jamize Alawale as our fullback. Craig Stevens at tight end. And Adam Humphries as our kick returner. So those were the big moves that we made. And we also signed Xavier Gooden as an extra linebacker. But we really wanted to go linebacker heavy in this draft. So that's pretty much the direction that we went in. We replaced Alito. We decently replaced Cooks. We have Brian Hoyer just in case we don't get the quarterback that we want. And we also have Captain Munnerlyn, who is a very good tackler, a really good run stopper at that nickel role. So I think he's in a really good spot for us. If we can get a corner in the draft, then obviously that makes things better. But like I said, we didn't have a lot of money to spend this year. We had about $20 million total, and we didn't want to overspend. There weren't a ton of quality free agents worth going after anyway, so that made the decision a little bit easier. I think Harmon's going to be great, and I'm really excited to have Dominique Easley playing 4-3 defensive end in early downs in a run stopping, I guess, sense. Having him on the outside and then putting Paul Kruger in as a third down pass rush specialist is going to be awesome. I already substituted on the formation subs. Easley's going to be in on all base downs, the 46 defense, goal line stuff, and Kruger's going to be in the nickel and the dime, etc. So with that being said, here are our players that we've signed and the contracts. Now let's get into the rookie draft. The 2017 NFL Draft is underway. With the first overall selection, the Cleveland Browns are on the clock. With the first overall pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Cason Brown, edge rusher, Miami. Wow. That was not expected at all. Cason Brown to Cleveland at 15. He was our number 4 player among edge rushers, our 15th best overall prospect. And that means that a quarterback's not going number 1. I don't know what to think. With the second overall pick, the San Francisco 49ers select LeVaris Whiting, defensive tackle from Texas A&M. Okay, Whiting was our 33rd best prospect. He was a projected first. So that's 2 gone and no quarterbacks taken off the board. At number 3, the Miami Dolphins select Coco Mccloud, wide receiver, Georgia. Our third best prospect. What on earth is going on? With the number 4 overall pick, the Chicago Bears select Darren Lane, quarterback, Georgia. That is a huge selection, as Darren Lane was our number 1 quarterback in this draft. Wow, the Jay Cutler era is over. This is crazy. At number 5, the New York Giants select Garrick Sampe, edge rusher, Pittsburgh. Sampe was our number 1 player in this draft, and deservedly so. So Brody Cochran is dropping at 24 years old. He has been the best quarterback in college for a long time. His dad was a high school coach. He taught him everything he knows from the time that he was in diapers. This is crazy. At number 6, the Oakland Raiders select George Humber, tackle, LSU. Which means the New Orleans Saints are on the clock. With the 7th overall pick in the first round, the New Orleans Saints select local boy from LSU, Jaqua Fassett. We needed a corner. We got a corner. The 88 speed is not a concern in the slightest. Good agility, good change of direction, good press. He is a great tackler. 95 jumping. 71 hit power. Good block shed. Good zone. That's the man we wanted. Let's keep it moving. With the number 8 pick, the Indianapolis Colts select Frank Esponda, linebacker out of Notre Dame. Okay, they need a linebacker. There they go. With the 9th pick, the New York Jets select Brody Cochran. There we go. Cochran, our number 2 player in this draft. We actually had him above Darren Lane. I'm not sure why. I don't remember why. But he goes to the New York Jets to replace Ryan Fitzpatrick and company. All right. At number 10, the Houston Texans select Jameek Davey, edge rusher out of Ole Miss. He was our number 6 prospect. He was the best speed rusher in this class, and that's fantastic. Number 1 overall pick was Kason Brown, edge rusher, Miami. And at 11, the Arizona Cardinals select Roy McAllister, interior defender, USC. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad pick at all. He was a great player, great run stopper up the middle. They need that. Okay. I mean, I can't really complain about that. Garrick Sampe went off the board to the New York Giants at number 5. What was the overall of my pick? 79 overall. All right. And at number 12, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock, and they select Brandon Cartwright, left tackle, Notre Dame. He was our best tackle in this class, and he goes number 12. Definitely a really good player for them. And at 13, the Eagles select B.J. Ninehouse, left tackle, Alabama. Okay. He was our 41st best prospect before the combine. Didn't wow us, but he's really strong and he's a good player. So I'm okay with that pick. In at number 14, Cincinnati Bengals select Markeith Ridley, outside backer from... Where's Markeith Ridley? Markeith Ridley, outside backer from Tennessee. Okay. Let's see. Where is Ridley? Markeith Ridley. There he is. He's our 36th best player in this draft. When do I want to take a quarterback? Potentially late first. That would be the goal. And at 15, the Denver Broncos select Shaughnessy, right tackle out of Georgia. I was not expecting Shaughnessy off the board anytime this early. Where did I have Shaughnessy? There's Venable. Did I not include Shaughnessy? There he is. He was 38 on my board. Okay. With the 16th pick, the Seattle Seahawks, I'm banking that they're going to go offensive line here, go Jeffrey Venable. Wow! Rashawn Stroud out of Florida. That is a stud pick for Seattle. I had them taking John Hastings there, and that's a huge pick. In at 17, the Green Bay Packers select Darion Strickland, wide receiver, Stanford. He is a 6'5" wide receiver. He dropped heavily on our board to 51 after a less than spectacular combine. But that's a big pick for the Packers. I think he'll be a good player, but I think it's a bit of a bust. He ran a 4.6. That's really slow. Not exactly agile. Not strong either. So a 6'5" red zone guy, I don't know. There were a lot of wide receivers who I would have taken ahead of him. In at 18, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Tyrone Mcilrath, wide receiver. Say it with me, everybody. Notre Dame. 5'8", speed wide receiver. Wasn't someone that we were extremely high on. He ran a 4.48, but he is really lightning quick. A little small, but now they have a lot going on. I'm not updating the big board until after the draft. In at 19, the Baltimore Ravens select... Wow! Darion Sanford out of offensive guard. Darion Sanford. Wow, out of Clemson. He was our 56th best player. That's a bit of a reach. I did not expect that at all. So Sanford is gone. He was protected late first, but I didn't think he was great. Which means that we are a few picks away from our selection. The Carolina Panthers at 20 select Kadir Beckham out of Miami. A great wide receiver. 5'11". He goes to Carolina. They needed a wide receiver, and there they go. In at 21, the Detroit Lions select Zack Hogan. That is unfortunate for all you Zack Hogan fans. He ran a 4.49 at the combine. He is out of Wisconsin. He is a potential combine warrior. So that's crazy. In at 22, the Tennessee Titans select Cedric Spikes, running back out of Louisville. Ran for over 2,000 yards. They love these workhorses in Tennessee, which means that we are on the clock. With the 23rd pick in the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select John Hastings, linebacker, Notre Dame. '88 speed, ranked third in true talent. 88 tackling, 84 block shot, 84 hit power. Not good in coverage per se, but we can improve it. Good acceleration, great strength. He's a good player. The Tennessee Titans select Demetri McCown, out of, where's Denetra McCown? Penn State. At 25, the Washington Redskins select Cason Justice, interior defender. Cason Justice. Wow. Interior defender, UCLA. All right. Here's where the Browns like to brown. I'm not trading up. That's one thing we're not doing in this draft unless we need to. And this is not a moment. At 26, the Browns select Le'Veon Charles. What in the hell? Corner Miami. My 125th best prospect. At 27, the San Diego Chargers select Stanley Hartsock, quarterback, Stanford. Wow. Okay. At 28, New England Patriots select Kadarius Bradshaw, wide receiver, Miami. Bradshaw was our 13th best player in this draft, our number 2 wide receiver. At 29, I have a feeling, I hope I'm wrong, the Kansas City Chiefs select Cortez Meeks, quarterback, Miami. At 30, the Dallas Cowboys select right tackle Jeffrey Venable out of Alabama. There are other quarterbacks, don't worry. At 31, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Marion Drayton, linebacker, Texas. He's 6'5". That's a huge pick, literally, for the Steelers. At 32, the Atlanta Falcons select Jamil Janis, corner, Pittsburgh. The defending Super Bowl champions select the number 1 man coverage corner in this draft. At 33, are the Browns going to pass on another quarterback? The answer is yes! David Snead, defensive interior out of Clemson. The Browns are going the long-term project, and they just drafted 3 players in the first 33 picks, all on defense. That's crazy. I mean, David Snead's a good player. He's our 17th best prospect, but that's crazy. At 34, the 49ers select, wow, Clifton Warfield, wide receiver. Where did I have Warfield? At 35, the Miami Dolphins select Camden Larimore, wide receiver, Florida State. At 36, the Chicago Bears select Trey Forte, the old man, the really old man out of Alabama. He ran a 4.6 40, but he has really good hands. At 37, the New York Giants select Doral Eccles, linebacker out of Clemson, I believe. Eccles is out of Clemson. He dropped on my board, to 57. He's a good player. Not fast, though. At 38, the Oakland Raiders select Miles Stanford, free safety out of Illinois. So Stanford was not one of our blue chip players. With the 39th pick In the 2017 NFL Draft, New Orleans Saints select Shad Houston, linebacker, Ole Miss. That's what you guys wanted. I'm okay with it. We have a lot of speed at linebacker now. Let's take a look at his other characteristics. Oh my God! He's a 79 zone coverage. Oh my God. Okay. 79 zone coverage. There we go. PJ Williams, Kikaha, and 103 for a second round pick. With the 52nd pick, I'm making this decision on my own. We are selecting Joey Shadley, quarterback, Penn State. Okay. We can't go into the season with Brian Hoyer. And while Shadley is not a good player per se, it was worth it. Okay. Just as a sweetener, that's enough. A 4.42 guy as a power back out of Ohio State. 91 speed, 90 carrying, 91 juke. A good player. I like him. I like him a lot. We're going Corey Stuvance. Okay. I mean, I like that pick. Okay, we're taking Stuvance. 75 overall. I'm going to take Kent Clemens with this 5th round pick. I mean, I'm okay with that. 94 jumping, 91 speed. He's a developable player. I'm fine with that. We don't need a fullback, so we're not going to take Jared Fudge. The 90 agility, though, that was unexpected. That was really unexpected. I'm going to go Devin Wilfork, I think. Okay. 87 power move, 84 speed, 80 acceleration, 81 strength. It's not a bad player. Someone who we really liked. Name value, though. It's a big hitter. We need someone to compete at right guard. We're going to go Cole Cruz. It's a good player. It's a good player. He's already a better player than Tim Lolito was. Might be better than Andres Pete already. We're going to sign Ripkowski. Okay. D'Adrian Vick. It's kick return. We're going to go D'Adrian Vick. Good catching. DeMarcus Edens. Marcel Bullard's not bad. Put him on roster. I'm going to sign DeMarco Kidd. Javier Moran. We'll give him a shot. If you want to see the overalls for all the players from this rookie draft, there will be a separate draft recap video where I go over each team's draft class. It's just because it's about 25 minutes long. I didn't want to make this one video too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the offseason. The preseason will be coming to you guys soon enough. I'm going to be really busy in the next few days, but hopefully we'll get it out. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlightswami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace!